Are perfume that I can recommend for men, that someone who is looking for something that is not too pricey. The first one is a Toolbox. It's a fresh, a spicy, sweet perfume for men at 2,800 only. The other one is the expensive one by Aris at 1,700. It's a woody scent. The other one is a Peak Adventure. It's a woody scent at 2,800. We have Swive at 2,000 only, 2K, and it comes with a free body spray inside, 2K. And then we have Intense Man at 2,000. So these are some of the perfumes that I can recommend for men that you want to smell good without breaking a bank.
If you're a broke boy teenager that can't afford a fancy Jean Paul Gaultier cologne, get one of these 3 affordable options instead. This wouldn't be a budget cologne video without talking about Afnan's 9pm, and for good reason. It deserves all the hype and more. As a teenager, this has got to be the best fragrance you could buy. For just $30, you get a fragrance that smells 90% similar to the clubbing beast Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel. Fruity, pear, vanilla. It is a huge compliment puller. This would be perfect for school during the winter, or if you're starting to go out more to parties, for dates, this would work great for that as well. As a brokey teenager, another fantastic option for a cheap fragrance is Lattafa's Camera. This is vanilla, boozy, cinnamon. It's so sweet, it's so rich, it's so dense. For the price, this thing is an absolute robbery. I'm pretty sure it's like $40 US, or if you're in Australia, it's closer to 80, but this is so worth the money and more. This is gonna be great for those special occasions. Say you're towards the end of high school looking at a fragrance or a prom, this would be the best option. And finally, you're gonna need a cheap, fresh fragrance for the gym, for a hot summer's day, for when you just need to smell refreshing and uplifting. Get Versace Pour Homme. This is backed by Jeremy Fragrance, the GOAT himself, and for good reason. Citrusy, watery, super aquatic, so fresh, so clean. This is gonna be great as a blind buy. Just overspray it though, because the performance sucks. But oh, look at that atomizer, so good. Get Versace Pour Homme.
These are 3 cheap men's fragrances that are going to leave you smelling luxurious. First up, you got the Mare de Amalfi Oud, and I'll tell you what, when you spray this one, you get that lovely woody smell mixed with a little bit of leather, but it's not overpowering because it does have a hint of rose in there, which makes it more eloquent, classy, luxurious indeed. And just have a look at the spray on this as well. Look how smooth that sprays. Very, very nice indeed. And you're looking at around about 4 to 8 hours on the skin and around about 12 to 24 hours on your clothing. And that's with all 3 of them. Next up, you've got the Imaginary by LXR, and when you go ahead and spray this one, immediately you're hit with that lovely smell of bergamot mixed with a little bit of lemon. It's kind of subtle though, and because the ginger starts to come through, and then that lovely sweetness of the ginger, power of the ginger starts to mix in with that citrusy freshness. And then what happens is on the dry down, a little bit of Chinese black tea comes through, making it very classy indeed. A lovely, fresh gentleman's fragrance. Again, you're going to smell expensive, classy, daytime fragrance. You're going to love this. Finally, you got the Absolutely You, and this one, again, a lovely spray on this. Look at the way it just sprays. That in itself is just enough to make you feel classy. And what you get with this is when you spray it, you get that immediately smell of cardamom mixed with a bit of pink pepper. You got some luxurious, classy ingredients in this. And then on the dry down, it starts to become a little bit sweeter, and that's because of the pineapple in there mixed with a little bit of vanilla. Now, of course, this does also give you that warm spiciness to it, mixed with a little bit of sweetness in this one. And all 3 of them, believe it or not, are just £20 each. Tap right here to get them while they're still on a deal.
The most popular cheap men's fragrances. Where do I buy them? I get this question asked all the time, so I'm going to discuss this here really quickly for you to know. So I'm going to talk about a good person that has reached out to me, and honestly, we've been talking for the past couple of weeks, and I'm just going to give a shout out to their website and their small business because they have a fantastic thing that they're doing. Filled with Baraka on TikTok and Instagram is a really nice guy who's running a small shop for fragrances. He sells cheaper, mostly Arabic perfumes. Some of them are of, Afnan 9pm, Latafa Khamra, the Oud for Glory dupe right here. Honestly, he's a fantastic person to deal with. Really kind, really lighthearted, and sweet. So I just thought I should promote his small business. Now, he is only operating in Europe, mostly in the UK, and he also ships to the US. Now, if you're in Canada, and I know most of my followers are within Canada, if you're in Canada, he doesn't ship to Canada, unfortunately, but stay tuned for a new announcement coming soon regarding that. However, if you're in the US or Europe and you're looking to buy cheap perfumes like this for great prices, look no further than Filled with Buttercup. I'm gonna tag him in the comments here below, as well as in the video. Really top-notch guy, very easy to deal with. And if you're looking for discovery sets of niche or indie perfume houses, Arabic mostly, he does offer those discovery sets or kind of body wash and cologne sets, as you guys know what I'm talking about. He also offers those for really good prices, so check his page out. Full disclosure, just to let you know, because I know I'm going to get comments down below saying, oh, how much were you paid to say this? I was paid absolutely nothing. I'm not getting anything out of this. He doesn't even ship to Canada, so I don't even have any of his stuff here. But he's a really nice guy, and I thought I should definitely help him out in any way I possibly can. So hope this helps him out. Honestly, really top-notch guy.